This video is for surface area of rectangular prisms. So we've got two formulas here. So the lateral surface area is just the faces. So if you were just going to cover the sides of this rectangular prism, that would be lateral surface area. And that's big P times H. Total surface area is if you're going to cover this whole box. And that would be big P times H plus 2 plus big B. Sorry, see if I can get that to focus a little better. All right, so what do all these letters mean? Big P is the perimeter of the base. And so that's how far it would take you to walk around the base of this rectangular prism. Height is the height of the prism. So from base to base is always the height. And then big B here is the area of the base. And so for a rectangular prism, that's going to be length times width. All right, so the first things that you always want to do is to find your perimeter, your height, and your base area. So to find the perimeter of this base, it would be 30 plus 10. So this one would be 30, and then this one would be 10 as well. So you would have to add all of those together, and you would get 80. And then here's your height. 14 is your height. And then area of your base would be length times width. So 30 times 10 would give you 300. So for lateral surface area, you take the perimeter of the base and you just multiply it by the height. So you would do 80 times 14 and you would get 1,120. Now when you do total surface area, you can see here that it starts out with this big PH. So instead of rewriting all of this, since you've already found lateral, you can just fill in that for the blank. And then 2 times the area of the base. So you would have 1120 times 2, or plus 2, sorry, that needs to be plus 2 times 300. And you would get 1,720. All right, so the perimeter of this base would be 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3, which would give you a perimeter of 22. Your height is 9, and then your area of the base is going to be 8 times 3, which is 24. Excuse me. All right, so perimeter times height. So the perimeter is 22 times the height gives me 198. And then for total surface area, here again, I have this pH. So I can just fill in my lateral surface area and then do 2 times the base area. So 198 times plus, sorry guys, and you'd get 246. Sorry guys. Okay, the next one we have is a cube. So special things about a cube, all the sides are going to be the same. So if this one's 9, then this one's going to be 9, and this one's going to be 9. All the sides will be 9. So the perimeter would be 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, or you could do 9 times 4, which would give you 36. The height would be 9, and the area of the base would be 81 because it would be 9 times 9. So big P times H for lateral surface area. So 36 times 9 gives me 324. And then for total surface area, and then big B is 81. So 324 plus 2 times 81 gives me 486. All right. So again, perimeter, how far it would take you to walk around the base of this. So 40 plus 40 plus 20 plus 20 gives me 120. And then the height would be 30. And then the area of the base would be 40 times 20. And so I get 800. All right, so P times H would be 120 times 30. So 3,600. So again, this is just my lateral surface area. And then big B is 800. And so I would get 5,200 for my total surface area. All right, so word problems. The best thing to do with word problems is to identify the height first before you do anything else. So Evie is wrapping a gift for Emma. The gift is 12 inches long, 4 inches wide, and 6 inches tall. How much wrapping paper will Evie need? So right off the bat, I can see here, 6 inches tall, that's my height. The reason we do that is if you can find the height, you're not going to use this 6 to find the perimeter or the area of the base. So for the perimeter, I'm going to use my other two numbers. So 12 plus 12 plus 4 plus 4. And I get 32. The height is 6. And then the area of the base would be 12 times 4. So 48. So total surface area is PH plus 2 times big B. So the perimeter is 32. The height is 6. And big B is 48. So 32 times 6 plus 2 times 48 would give me a total surface area of 288. All right, last one. Greg built a toy box for his son. The box is 3 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 2 feet tall. How much paint will he need to cover the toy box? So again, 2 feet tall is telling me how high. So I'm not going to use this 2 to find the perimeter or the base. So perimeter is going to be the 3 and the 2. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2, which would give me 10. The height is 2. And then the area of the base would be 3 times 2, so 6. And again, surface area is perimeter times height plus 2 times big B. So I would have 10 times 2 plus 2 times 6. So 32. And that would be my answer for that one. So that's it for this video.